Alright guys, so it's officially part 2 of the Legends Anniversary here. We have the new banners up, so we have Goku and also Vegeta. Obviously this is probably, what I say, biggest day in Legends history. You know what, I'm going to say it is, just because of how big this update is in general. Obviously if you haven't seen the reveals and stuff last night, Legends information video, whatever they call it now. We finally got ground battles, well it's not called ground battles, it's called I think dynamic battles, I think they called it. Which obviously is, I would say, the biggest update of all time. Probably. You could probably say that or the, what do you call it, the UI update. So if you haven't seen it, I will probably get videos up later on. Probably either tomorrow or maybe Friday. And probably fully explain it all, because it is a lot to comprehend, right? It was definitely a shock to me seeing it last night. But basically now you can go on the ground or just your normal mid-air battles and stuff like that. But honestly, the animations for just going on the ground is just so smooth and that, like, I did not expect it to be that smooth. Now, there is issues I have seen, or I've heard of, that we could see happen, is going to require, like, a lot more RAM sort of thing, so, that's obviously why we got the big upgrade in terms of the RAM, but apparently, according to the files, it's, like, very congested or something like that. Not too sure if it's true or not, because obviously we're doing the summons first. But there's definitely a lot of content dropping this part, which is a bit weird. I thought, like, to me, this big update should have dropped for part 1. You know, it'd make more sense, because obviously with, like, you know, Tournament of Power, for example, Goku and Vegeta, it would make sense you have to be on the ground battle, because obviously, Tournament of Power, you couldn't fly. So it would have made sense to drop it then, which is why I've said before what they should have done, Legends, which I can see what they tried to do, but to me, it still seemed very poor timing. Is they're trying to get all these 3 large-scale updates in Anniversary, which does make sense, but I think the UI update, for example, should have dropped at the start of the year, and then have, where the UI update drop the ground battle or dynamic battles then. Then, obviously, leading into part 1 of the Anniversary, we can have the new experience of, you know, the new fighting style, right? But obviously that wasn't the case, so I don't think there's any summon animations as well. I should have mentioned that before. It looks like, well, I think we still got the Beast one. So the Beast Gohan and Cell Max one. I think that's still in. I could be wrong. It could just be on the part 1 banners. But we'll see, right? I do plan on doing a lot of summons here, because I am a big fan of the Saiyan Saga. So I just see, that was pretty disappointing for me to see last night, as everyone get, like, very triggered on, like, Twitter and all that about Saiyan Saga not being hype enough for Anniversary, but, like, you think about it, like, how is this not hype? I just can't see it, like, why it can't be hype. Like, I understand, you know, they could have done better choices, technically, like, they could have done, like, I don't know, I saw a lot of people, like, speculate Broly and stuff like that, which, yeah, they could have happened, but you gotta remember, this sort of ground battle thing, they're trying to, what's the word, is it replicate I'm looking for? Like, they're trying to replicate what ground battles are about, right? Obviously, back then, it was a big impact sort of thing. Like, it does fit the theme and all that sort of stuff. So, I can see why they picked them, but I can also see a little bit why people think there's better choices. But at the same time, saying Saiyan Saga isn't hype is just, I don't get that. I really don't. But, you know, I guess each to their own. They all have their own preferences. It's just, I look at it in terms of, you know, Saiyan Saga pretty much, I wouldn't say, would it got Dragon Ball popular? Well, maybe not that, like, that saga in general, but it's definitely, like, a very hype saga, I would say. But yeah, in terms of units-wise, I haven't really fully looked into their kits just yet. Just because, like, when this reveals and stuff happened, or the live stream last night, this is, like, pretty late for me, so I didn't get to fully look at their kits and that. Animations-wise, I had a good look at, and they looked, I'd probably say better. This is going to sound weird coming from me, but I would say they're better than MUI Goku's animations, except the LF. I think the LF MUI Goku still takes the best, probably, or maybe second to Daima Goku. But, yeah, in terms of, like, other animations, like Strike and all that, I think definitely these new units, the new Goku and Vegeta, definitely take the spot. Like, they're just so clean everywhere, and especially that little cutscene. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. I have got the videos up on, like, my YouTube Shorts. But, like, there's a certain cutscene with Goku and Vegeta where they, like, talk about, you know, the fight sort of thing. It's just, it's so sick. Like, I understand people complaining about that part already, saying it's going to take a while to look at and watch, but, I mean, can you complain? Like, it's just pure peak to watch. I don't get it. I guess people complain about everything these days. But, yeah, so hopefully we get lucky in these summons here. For part 1, I got incredibly lucky. Like, I can't even believe how incredibly lucky I got. So I got MUI Goku done in, I think I roughly worked out to be 60k CC, or just under, which is absolutely a huge win. Vegeta, I think, took me about just over. I think it was somewhere from like 65k to 70k CC. So I wasn't really trying to go for it, but I can't complain. I mean, Vegeta is definitely good, like pretty good. Believe it, like Evo, it's definitely pretty good. But yeah, I was not expecting to get the 14 stars. I mean, just to prove how lucky I was, I got the both, like, Blue Evo and MUI Goku, both 14 star before I got Kaba and Kaioken Clear for 14 star. They're not even 14 star deck, I just stopped summoning, because there was just no point. But on this banner, like these two banners, the Goku and Vegeta one here we got now, I may go a bit deeper depending how the summons go, just because there's still a lot of LFs I can pick up that are pretty good to me, like I've seen a lot of dupes of. For example, they brought back the purple Super Saiyan Goku, the one that came out not too long ago. When was it? Was it started this year? I think it was. I think so. Yeah. Is this, man? Every time I skip, why do we always get this? I mean, hey, at least we got Vegeta now. It's just every time I skip, man, we always get the new units. That's why, like, sometimes I'm like debating: do I skip? Do I not? Because, like, I know typically, like, some animations, like some summons is just like pure trash and just boring sort of things. Like, you might get heaps of hero units, but sometimes you skip and then you get good luck. So I guess it's like, was it 50-50? You know, you may get like a trashy summon, or you may get like a really good summon. But typically, like green sky animations, you'll see me skip quite a lot, just because I've done a lot of summons. Green skies, you can get good stuff on it, don't get me wrong. It's just, yeah, typically for me, I don't get good luck off green skies. Lately I have, just because my luck this anniversary has been absolutely insane. Like, even for hit, for example, ultra hit, I was like, I'll chuck a few multis in, and I'll get him 14 stud. By the way, that Gohan I can still use. I think that could be one of the last copies I need. Is it? One more. If I get one more copy, he'll be done. So this is what I mean. This is why I think these sort of banners, I mean, even for, not just for me, like for everyone else, I think they are definitely worth summoning for. I guess the thing that a lot of people are probably worried about is the Ultra, right? The Ultra for Part 3. Obviously, we have no clue who that's going to be, you know, but by the way they made it sound on the video, is whatever this Ultra is going to be will have an impact on the next update, because it sounds like the third large-scale update is going to drop during Anniversary, which is definitely very interesting, because, like I said, we all know how big this, you know, Dynamic Battles update is. It wasn't in, like, I guess, a gig in terms of, like, download-wise, but, like, we will, you know, when you play the game, you'll get to experience it, and you'll see what I mean, how impactful it is. Like, it's just, like, for me, for example, I've been playing this game for 7 years straight, so, yeah, basically straight, right? And just seeing this sort of, like, I wouldn't say simple battle motion, but I guess if you're new to the game, it looks simple. But, like, just that change there just completely feels like a new game to me. You know, probably because I'm just used to the same game over, you know, over and over again. But it's just a huge change in my eyes. That's why I think it's probably the best update in Legends history. Like, don't get me wrong, the UI update was definitely very good. It's just, I feel like this one's more impactful, if that makes sense. I guess in terms of experience-wise, it's probably the right words I'm looking for. By the way, it was actually not a bad multi except I just didn't need to use, or couldn't use any dupes of them. But yeah, like I was saying, the Ultra that's going to drop for Part 3, which, like they did say, is going to have something to do with the update. It does. It leads me to think there's two potential options here that it could be, but at the same time, I don't know for sure, right? So I'm thinking one of them is they're talking about giant playable characters. You know, to be honest, I thought we're going to get Great Ape Vegeta here was going to be a giant form. I thought they were going to show that as well. Obviously, we didn't get that, but I heavily thought they were going to, but... So I think that's a possibility, because I think giant characters will be a huge thing to see in Legends, but at the same time, I don't know how that would work, right? Because I'm assuming for like that to work, you'd have to have like the camera angle up towards like, you know, the head level. But then it's gonna be hard to zoom in. Yeah, I don't know how that would work. Yeah, maybe they can't do it. Because like, how would the camera angles work for like actually fighting? Unless they like keep the camera angle like the belly or something like that, and you can just look that way and attack. But then you won't be able to see like the strike animation and stuff. But I guess that could be cool, like a first person like battle sort of thing then. And then obviously like if you're the other player versus the giant character, it's obviously just the same. Super Saiyan Bardock animation? Wait. Is this what did I say, it's rarer than Beast? I don't know, is it? By the way, if you're wondering what Super Saiyan Bardock animation means, it means we got Goku straight away. It's guaranteed new, new premium use is the word I'm looking for. There he is, my GOAT Goku. Can we get another one here? Oh, that would have been sick. We got back to back. So, to be honest, we're starting off this video very strong in terms of summons. 11 minutes in, and we got both the new units already. That's a pretty huge win. Oh, and we got Nappa as well. So, currently only unit now we're trying to get now is TN. But like I said, I'll probably go for more dupes anyway. But we'll see what happens. Nice, another 14 star. That's what you want to see. But seeing that banner unit there, the Turles Force one, that's sort of why you sort of see me, like, hear me say a lot in my summoner skips. I don't typically look at the banner units themselves, like the sparking banner units, to determine if the banner is good or not, because they'll eventually come on, like this banner, for example, or another banner in the future, and you just pull dupes of them left, right, and center. It's really weird. It feels like the rates are lifted, like there's higher rates, but even though there's not, well, they say there's not, it just feels like there is. I was hoping for another dupe there. But yeah, that's why typically with banner units, I don't typically look at them too much. I look at actually the LFs sort of thing. Master Roshi, my goat. I think there's a few EX units here I can use as well. I think Cooler, I can still use Cooler dupes. I think Bardock's still in here, so I can use dupes of Bardock. Typically EX units take me the longest to get 14 starred. Obviously I don't try and go for them, but yeah, they typically take the longest for me. Right, what we got here? Blue Goku, huh? Nothing there. Oh yeah, I forgot to say the other theory is for the big update for the Ultra. I'm thinking we could get like a domain sort of ability. I don't know how it would work. Like, if they did something like gave us like Ultra Dragon Ball Super Broly, for example, and then he had like the Dimension Shatter background as like the domain, I think that'd be sick. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna happen. I just think it's a possibility because, like, what other update are they talking about where it's gonna involve the Ultra? Unless maybe he got the translation wrong, like he presented it wrong. But like, if not, what could he mean by it's gonna involve the Ultra? I just don't get that. Unless he means it's gonna drop alongside the Ultra. But then I don't know if it's not, like I said, if it's not giant characters, giant playable characters. If it's not the domain, what else, like what other update is there that a lot of people have been asking for? Unless, okay, I got a really big theory here. I'm not sure, I have a feeling a lot of people probably forgot they mentioned this. But I would say probably 4 years ago, 5 years ago, maybe. So this is a while ago. They mentioned a thing called Dungeons mode for Legends. Now, obviously, we still haven't got a Dungeons mode. I don't think they're gonna bring it, but that if we got a like, they finally gave us a dungeon like Trunks animation. Okay, now we're cooking. Now the animations are cooking. What was I saying? Yeah, the Dungeons mode. So if we get the Dungeons mode, that would finally be like a dream come true for me this anniversary. Just because I've been, but at the same time, they didn't show us what it looked like, anything like that. They just talked about, yeah, we're working on this Dungeons mode. But we got nothing ever since then. We didn't get, oh yeah, we've cancelled that, or we're working on it, or stuff like that. Okay, this Goku, I can use this Goku, that's huge. Another left? Okay, okay, I can definitely use this Goku as well. We are looking very good here. Wow, that was on that step? That's the first, okay, huh. Do you guys see what I mean now? But my luck this anniversary has just been insane. if you've been in like if you've seen my videos for a while now, you know, like you've probably seen my fair few shafts on these banners, like on previous banners. It's just maybe maybe the 7th anniversary's been holding my luck this whole time. I'm finally getting the YouTuber rates, you know. Yeah, well, I can't believe we're getting another dupe this early. So the good thing about these LF banners as well, the triple Z power, is it definitely requires, I think it worked out to be 1 or 2 copies less you need to get the like units done. So it does make summoning a lot easier for me. So, well, for everyone, but for me, because I summon quite a fair bit on this game, so typically I don't go for 14 stars, but, you know, obviously because it's anniversary, I thought I'd go a little bit, you know, extra, if that makes sense. But, I mean, hey, let's get heaps of Z2 medals as well, that's another good thing. I gotta try and eventually buy out the whole shop with the Z2 medals for the alternate costumes and that. But they just, it just takes so long buying it all. Like, I used, like, I think 100,000 Z2 medals the other day just getting heaps of, like, costumes and it just took ages, man. Like, I couldn't handle just keep going tap, yep, accept, tap, accept. It's just so much. You know, your hands get tired after a while just tapping that much. But at the same time, I gotta do it. I gotta flex so I can do it, so sort of thing. But then I try to keep as many Z2 medals as I can as well, just because, like, you know, in case I gotta, like, really go hard on my adventure ranks and stuff like that. Try and help out the guild and stuff like that, you know. Cabba, look out. We're not really getting any crazy summons here and there. We get, like, a few good ones here and there, and then it's just a few dead ones like that. Which I can't complain. I mean, we're getting fairly good luck straight off the bat. Have we got Tien yet? Have we got Tien and Chelsea? I can't remember if we got them yet. We'll keep going though, obviously, but gotta make sure I get my goats, then I have every character in the game again. Green skies, as you see. I mean, we didn't get a sparking there. And a Bardock dupe, like I said, I can take... Oh, I happily take Bardock dupes. Yeah, now I'm thinking about it, I really don't know what the third update's gonna be. I can't think of anything on the top of my head where it's like, you know, yep, that's definitely needed for Legends sort of thing, for a large scale update, like they always mention. Yeah, I can't think of anything large to do it. Especially now you gotta think of it's gotta try and not reach this level of hype with this dynamic battles, but be in the sort of same tier. And I just don't see anything in Legends that requires that big of an update. That's gonna, like, go, wow, you know, like, shock everyone sort of thing. Could they do, like, redo character models? Maybe not. I don't know. Or, actually, does he mean not... Well, it wouldn't be a huge update, but does he mean we're get an Ultra LF unit? So Legends Limited Ultra. Could that be what they're hinting at? Like, that would make a lot of sense, because that'd be, like, a pretty huge deal, I would say. Well, not huge, but it would be a pretty big deal. It would also probably make summons a lot harder. Or, are they going to finally update the trashy Ultra banners? Man, like, Ultra banners just absolutely suck. I mean, I complain about it a lot, but, like, when you summon Ultra banners, you probably get what I'm talking about. You know, like, for example, these banners here, I'll happily go, like, really deep on these banners here to summon on, just because I know I'm getting, like, LFZ power, I'm getting tickets, yeah, I'm getting heaps of good rewards, where, like, if I summon the same amount of CC on an Ultra banner, yeah, I may get one Ultra dupe, or I just may get heaps of Legends tickets and just heaps of Z2 medals. So, that's typically why I always recommend, well, most of the time I recommend people to skip Ultra banners, just because I just don't see the point. But, you know, who knows? There's going to be a lot of theories about this third update now. It's definitely going to have me thinking for a fair bit. Yeah, I have to have a good think. Well, when does it start? I think... Is it the 9th of next month or 8th of next month? Is when the Part 3 unit drops? So that's definitely, what, a few weeks away? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? I think 3 weeks. So... I would assume probably next week it'd be a dead week. Not dead week, but we'll probably get the new free-play Gohan they teased. Maybe a few equipments as well. And that'll probably be it. We could get a Zenkai, but I feel like they'll save it for the week after. Just because we've got a few weeks to sort of wait till part 3. So I think they're going to try and drag it out as much as they can in terms of content. But the content they dropped, like, today, for example, is quite a fair bit. So they've updated the Legends Tower. I don't know if you guys saw that video. That took me like over an hour to do. So what I plan on doing is, because when I did it last time, I did it live. So I think I'll just live record the whole thing. So I think what I'll do is I'll make it a bit shorter. So in terms of, I'll talk about, like, I'll show my team, talk about the team I'm going to use, and then I'll probably do the fights, show the units I pick, and then just like but speed up the battle, sort of thing. Because there's more, I think there's 32 stages now. 32 outer stages on the Legends Tower. So like, if I record, see what I mean? Every time we skip, we get another dupe. Okay, this is completely threw me off what I was thinking now. Oh yeah, Legends Tower, that's right. So yeah, once I do like the first, like for example, get the first team set up, show the characters I'm going to bring for the battle, and then I'll just speed up to like 10 times speed just to sort of show you it, it clears the event sort of thing. Or clears the stage. By the way, this is another LF unit because we got the rainbow text. Rainbow text is always guaranteed LF or Ultra if you're summing for an Ultra banner. Doesn't necessarily mean new unit, new LF. I'll happily take it. That'd be back to back Goku, so I'll happily take that. Who do you think it is? LF? Super 17, I can actually use dupes of him actually. I think he's only 4-star or 3-star. So I'll happily take dupes of him. Anything else? No. Yeah, he was 4-star, I was right. Alright, we'll slowly get more copies of these units that I need. That's what I said, I plan on going pretty hard on these banners because I can use a lot of these units here. Obviously he's not featured, but yeah, there's a good chance I get units here that I do need. Okay, I can use that Frieza dupe, that's nice. Even though they're an EX unit, I'll happily take dupes of them just because they're so hard to grind up. Yeah, because if you use like, a EX Z-Power, it just takes so long because you only get like 10 of them. Okay, this is TN Chaozu. Yep, there we go, finally. Now we got all of them again. Hope we'll keep going. Not sure exactly how many summons we'll keep going, but we'll see what happens. I don't want to go like crazy deep, but I want to go deep enough where I get like a lot of copies and stuff. I think maybe the goal I aim for, depending how the luck goes, is go deep enough for 30 coins in each banner, that I can get sort of 1200 Z-Power and go from there. I think that would be the best play. I should probably work out how much CC it is as well. I use this video and then I might put it in the comment section. If I remember, you guys might have to remind me. I sometimes forget about these sort of things I talk about. Right. Green skies again. Anything? No. Should we skip this? Blue Goku, huh? Could get some good, could not. I mean, I'll take that Gohan. I need more dupes of him. I should have checked. Are the EX units different on each banner? Like, can you only get Gohan and Vegeta's one? I don't know, I might have to check that. Another Gohan? Okay, I'll happily take that. Give me more dupes of him and more dupes of others and I'll happily take that. Right, we got here Nimbus, right, another feature, let's go. So we got one in, how many featured units is there? 7 units? 6 units, featured units? A lot of rainbow text we're getting today as well, just noticed that. I don't usually get a lot of them, but today we're getting quite a fair bit. And blue Vegeta, so maybe they did get rid of the beast animation. Not sure, I have to look on Twitter later to see if anyone's got him. Or YouTube, someone else in the summons might have got him. Broly, he's already maxed out, I need him. Sparking, LF? Who is it? Don't need them, but okay. Oh, new fake out! I haven't got this before. Vegeta? Yes, let's go. I've never got that before. That completely threw me off. I was like, wait, where? I was like, where's it going? But okay, that's new. I haven't seen that before. That's huge, huge win. Do we get another Gohan dupe as well? Wow, dude, we are cooking. He was only 3 stars before. Bro, this is insane. Okay, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. The game's convincing me to keep going. Red Skies, nothing interesting here. I can't believe how many Gohans we got as well. That's insane. You know what they could have done as well? They could have done ground summon animations. And then they could have like the new Goku on the ground by doing the 3 times Kamehameha with the Kaioken. That'd have been sick. But I guess Legends didn't quite think of that. But I mean, hey, we did get Charlotte and Sparking last night. That absolutely, that actually fully woke me up when I saw that. 'Cause obviously, like I said, it was like very late for me. And I was like just sort of laying in bed watching it. I was like, what? Like, just really flipped my phone out of my hand. I was that shocked. I mean, I knew probably the 3rd collab would be pretty high, but I just did not expect Charlotte to come to Sparking. It was insane. By the way, we're getting a lot of ice backgrounds today as well. So we're getting and Rainbow Text again. So another LF. Obviously, Broly confirms it anyway, but I can't even like comprehend the sort of luck I've got for anniversary. Like, I get you can say it's triple Z power, which yeah, that's hype, but you gotta remember the raids are still the same. You know, which is just absurd to me. Cause like, what did I get last? What was last anniversary again? I know I didn't get shafted, but I didn't get lucky either. It was sort of like in between. Like, I got the units to 7 stars pretty quickly, but it was nowhere near as easy as this. I honestly think we could see this format again for Legends Fest, because obviously going to see these results. Sorry for what do you call it? For anniversary. So LF, another. Okay, I can use these. I actually need more dupes to them. But yeah, like I said, they're obviously going to see the results of how many people actually, you know, recently joined back or summoned on these banners. So I heavily think we could see this for Legends Fest, this sort of triple Z power thing again. So, like I said, I wouldn't say it's confirmed, but I think there's a high chance it will return. But the thing is as well, I'm going to see a lot of people comment about this and ask about this, so I may have to share this like on Twitter and that as well, just share it around. But I would not expect any top grossing rewards, right? Now, I'm not saying it's because the banners are trash. It's nothing like that. I'll basically sum it up real quick. I've got a video talking about it fully. But the thing is, what Legends have done recently with the web store, people didn't quite click on how it's going to impact top grossing, right? So when you think about it, obviously people are going to summon, well, not summon, but pay money on the web store, right? Which obviously, fair enough. The deals are absolutely insane there, right? Nothing wrong with that. But when you look at it in terms of top grossing wise, how's Legends going to compete in top grossing if they're not getting any money through the Google Play or App Store, right? So it is a good and bad thing. So I think that's probably why now, as we all notice, Legends are giving out CC left, right, and center. Yeah, like every Wednesday we're getting 500 CC just because why not? You know, raids, we're getting a lot more raids. Another extra raid we got today. So they are definitely spreading around the CC quite a fair bit, which is why I think they knew. Obviously, they realised what I'm talking about with the web store. So I guess it does have its good and bad moments. Okay, another Trunks animation. Dude, we're getting so good luck. So this is probably either... what banner are we on again? I think we're back on Goku's banner. So this is either Tien and Chiaotzu or it's another Goku dupe. I'm hoping a Goku dupe, but I'll happily take both. Let's see, LF? No, Tien and Chiaotzu, that's okay, I'll happily take that. I need more dupes of them. But then I'm also going to try and speed this video up. We got another Goku dupe in the same multi. Do you guys see what I'm talking about with these skips? Every time, like, yeah, nah, that's it for the summon. Let's just skip, go to the next one. Oh no, here's another Goku dupe just because, yeah, we've got to put him in there. Yeah. Maybe that's my thing. Like, you know, like a lot of other Legends YouTubers have like a certain thing with summons. You know, maybe that's my go-to. Is I'm like the skip summon animation, man. Like, you see me do a summon, skip, new unit, done. Maybe that's my new thing. We'll see. But like, yeah, typically every time I skip, I always get a new unit or I get dupes of units I need, stuff like that. I guess Ice Background again. Okay, we've got Vegeta here. I mean, we'll see. Vegeta needs to have some time to shine here. What other dupes I need for LFs? Can't think of it off the top of my head where it's like I definitely need more dupes of them. Obviously the new units, so I'm thinking of like the other LFs. Okay, Gohan. Gohan's now done, I think. Is that the last one? Yeah, it's the last one. Okay, he's done. That's good. I mean, he's not really usable, but hey, he's gonna look good in the good in my collection box there. Another 14 star on the list. Like I said before in my last box showcase, I will do another one at the end of anniversary. So like as soon as it finishes, I'll probably do another one recap. But I'm hoping after my summons here, my overall account power level should be over 900 mil. So that's pretty huge. So who knows? Maybe by next anniversary I could hit 1 billion. We'll see. I'm actually still trying to think of what that third update's going to be. I cannot think of anything that's going to be impactful to this game, as well as the dynamic battles. I don't know. Maybe in the comment section, let me know if you guys have any other good theories about it. Because remember, this is meant to be a large scale update he's talking about. Tani was mentioning, so it's going to be. They're trying to hint that it's the same tier level as the UI update and also dynamic battles. So something on that terms of scale. So it's a bit. I don't know. It's a bit weird. Alright, got more CC. We'll keep going. Red Skies again. Anything good here? Bardock. We can see a Bardock animation again. No, okay, no Bardock. He's not here. Anything small? Okay, I haven't seen this sort of animation in a while. Bit of an oldie. I don't usually see it with Super Saiyan hair though. LF. Okay, maybe that was why I was hinting towards that Goku. Another LF. Oh, let me see. Hey, Tien and Chow, so happy to take that. More dupes of them, that's what we want to see. So he's up to 7. Okay, he was only, what, I think 3 stars I got him before? Had him before? This is why this triple Z power is such a huge deal. If you get lucky with units you need, it's just such a huge boost to your characters. It's insane. So I probably will have... I think as soon as I get these summons done, I'll start working on the summer skip video for these and get this out tonight as well. So I think my summons I got first, then it'll be summoner skip, and then probably the extreme battle, I think, for the YouTube short, and then I'll probably wrap that up for the night. And I got wallpaper still as well, so I got a fair bit to grind out. So, but that'll probably mean I'll make the summoner skip video fairly short, maybe like under 5 minutes, something like that. Because to be honest, it's just pretty much straightforward as if you want to summon for these banners, go right ahead. I don't see any issue at all summoning or skipping. You know, either way, you're gonna get, you know, huge rewards. The only thing I do want to mention is there's no left. No. If you do decide to save, just remember after I think it's the 9th of next month or the 8th of next month, this banner will still be up, but it'll go down to normal Z power, right? So double Z power, I think it is. So it's still good. Okay, another Goku dupe, by the way. Every time I skip, man. I think we'll stop summoning him, by the way. I think we'll go back on the Vegeta's banner. Because if I go to Vegeta's banner now, I can get more dupes to him, and I can just use LFZ power to get Goku done. I think that's the way to go.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. So yeah, the Z power will go back to normal. So when we triple Z power, so you do miss out on that. But the banners will still be up in terms of when the Part 3 Ultra drops. So that's something to look out for if you are deciding to save for Part 3. It's just that triple Z power will go away when the Part 3 Ultra banner drops. So right, anything good here? But yeah, I think these banners are just a huge win. Anything with triple Z power is, to me, an instant summon. I think, depending on how, well, would it be an instant summon? Maybe let me rephrase that. It's an instant summon depending on how the roster looks, like how the featured units look. If it's like trashy featured units, then probably not as much. But these banners are both like incredibly stacked, so. Whis, I haven't seen that Whis in a little bit. I probably have, I just forgot about him. Alright, I think we'll probably do a few more summons and we'll wrap it up. This is definitely a long video. But hey, it's anniversary, we gotta make it worth it, right? Space background, I usually get lucky on space backgrounds. Today, not today. Maybe. Let's see, anything, skip. I mean, I can still use Deuce of him, I'll happily take that cooler. So I need 2 more dupes, 1 more dupe. I think 1 more dupe for that cooler and he's done. Skip. Green skies, anything good? No. See what I mean? Like, sometimes green skies give you good luck, sometimes it's instant trash. Ice background. Cold background. We're going to call this freeze background. I guess ice background probably makes most sense. But the last time, well, the only time I got the Cell Max animation, it was on this, like the ice background. But two of the ice backgrounds I usually get pretty good luck on anyway, that's why I sort of like to wait it out. Blue Goku here, so this could be an LF. Omega Shenron, I've seen him a few times. Sparking, LF? Broly, huh? Anything? LF? No. Sometimes it, well, I don't know, like, most of the time I get like ice backgrounds, it typically does give me an LF, even though it's not a guaranteed LF animation. Maybe it's just like a higher chance of getting it. Green Sky, skip that. Yep, nothing good. Nothing too good there. Right, what have we got here? Nimbus, a guaranteed featured unit again. Doesn't mean LF, just means featured unit, so we have a good chance here. Anything interesting at Rainbow Text? No Rainbow Text, that's alright. Sore Heart, or Heartbroken, should we call him Heartbroken Freezer? Heartbroken Freezer just got one shot. The Shugesh, like, good old Shugesh, huh? Videl, anything interesting here? No, like, double Vegetas and one Moldy? No? Probably Nappa, isn't it? Is it? What do we feel like, Nappa or Vegeta? It is Nappa? Yeah, what a guess. And my, huh? Interesting combo. Right, we'll do these quick ticket summons here, just get these out of the way. I end up getting these and also Z-Power as well, so. I typically don't get any good luck off tickets here. But I'm gonna be sort of pissed if we do, if we do get Goku, because I did just use Z-Power on him, so he's only like 300 Z-Power away. So I sort of hope we don't get him, just because it's gonna be a waste then, but we'll see. Could be another LF though. I could pull another unit I do need, so we'll see. Anything here? Skip. And yeah, nothing. Okay, thought so. Right. So as you can see, I found a bit more Z power, chucked that into him, and now Goku's fully done. So that's obviously a huge win. I probably will arts boost him, just because I really like him. Him and Vegeta I'll probably do. But there's him done. We'll do a few more multis here for Vegeta and see what happens. If we don't get him any more dupes, I'm happy. If we do, yeah, Obviously, I'll take that. Skip that. Anything good? Another dude for Trunks, so I'll take that Trunks. Then we'll do stuff him. Should have enough here for a few more multis, and I think we'll wrap it up. Because this is probably one of my longest summon videos, I'd say. I can't. How long was my first part 1? I can't even remember how long. I mean, that was a long summon session as well. Bardock animation, here we go, let's go. What are we feeling? Is this going to be Nappa and the Cyberman, or is it going to be Vegeta? I'm hoping Vegeta, but I'll be happy. Well, I guess I'm either going one of them. Piccolo, okay. Okay, it is Nappa and the Cyberman. I mean, can't complain. And then this is Vegeta. Well, I guess it technically was. It's not the one I'm looking for. This is the LF Vegeta. Never mind. I can only hope, you know. Would be pretty hype, but anything good here? Nah. I mean, hey, they're getting up fairly high in stars. You know, we're getting. This is probably, I'd say. Would this be better than part 1? I think these summons are better than part 1. Just because I'm getting a lot more dupes to the banner units as well. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say this is probably better luck. I mean, I don't know. 'Cause I got Emulate Goku, I got done pretty quickly. I don't know. I'll have to think about that for a little bit. Right, these probably been my last summons here, I reckon. So I think we'll wrap it up now. Even if we get anything good, we're probably gonna stop here now anyway. Just because I don't want to go. Okay, we're gonna. Who are we gonna get here? Is this actually gonna be another Vegeta dupe? I think I probably should wrap it up anyway, even if it is. Just because, like I said, I got a lot of content to do. But the Legends Tower video, like I was talking about before, will probably be up by tomorrow, because that is a long video after this. It's going to be like over an hour after edit and stuff like that, so it will take me a little bit. Okay, to make it Shenron, that's... Okay, another LF? No. Alright, we'll wrap the video up here. If you guys did summon these banners, I hope you got really good luck. I'm hoping you got units as easy as I did, because these are pretty insane. And yeah, if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you as I win the next one.